Okay, guys, got a special episode for you today.
The boys are back.
Back at you with a special solo episode. Just the OGs out here,
Two of us.
the two top Gs.
Eight
Back at
episodes in. We're 8 episodes in. It's been a
we're-
hell of a ride.
I know.
Hell of a ride. What have you thought so far on this podcast journey?
Yeah, I thought it's been great.
Really?
I mean, the views are doing better than I thought they would.
Yeah.
The TikTok's
TikTok's
The
popping
TikTok.
off.
It's popping off somehow.
What has been the most shocking things? Like, what has been something that's just like you would never have expected from the podcast? At least this early on.
Probably you were there too. Like, we've had a couple people, like the one kid at the gym. Just come
Oh,
up to
yeah.
us and he's like, "Dude, great pod, guys. Like, I'm a big
Yeah.
fan." I was like, "I've never even really talked
Like
to you
that
before."
is
But
that's pretty. It's been pretty rewarding. Like you're saying, just like people that I think I've seen them around. Maybe have people in common, like friend wise, like come up to us that I've never talked to before, or would have had no reason before to be talked to. Come up to us and say, like you said, nice podcast. That's pretty cool. Like, even if it is just around our hometown, like, it's really cool to see just the support that we get from just some hometown folks.
dude, we also got haters though.
We got a lot of haters.
All the freaking TikTok haters.
Dude, that's funny.
I am ready to freaking punch some people in the jugular.
Well, the funny thing
That's
is,
what
I
I'm
know
talking
you
about.
are. You and Brack are just so obsessed with these haters. Like, I'll read the hate comments, and I think it's funny. Like,
It
I could
pisses
care
me
less.
off so much.
But I'll be there at work, and Brack and it says I have my headphones in at work, just listen to podcasts or music or something, and then Siri will come on and say Bracken sent an image, and I usually if I already know what it is, it's usually I know it's going to be a hate comment on TikTok or on YouTube or whatever it may be, and I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go, and she wants me to think of something to respond to it, like something like halfway witty, smart or whatever. But the thing is, I really don't care. Like, it's funny to me. I think it's great that we're getting hate comments. Like, bring on the hate. What can I say to bring me more hate?
See, I'm torn because I'm a firm believer any publicity is good publicity, but at the same time, like being firsthand in these, I like that they're commenting, and like I like it, but at the same time, I just want to throat chop them.
It gets to you.
It does get to me.
Does it keep you up at night?
No, it doesn't keep me up at night, but like in the moment, it pisses for the next little bit, like it pisses me off. Like,
Dude.
you know, like I think I've commented on like almost all of them, back at them, like
Yeah.
arguing with them on there in the comments.
It's pretty funny.
I think we've destroyed almost every one that we responded to.
I want to say something right now just to put on TikTok to get it clipped and make hate comments. What can I say right now that would do that?
Dude, what is it? User 60727, whatever the freak his number is. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
We already made a talk about him. Bashing on him.
Here's what I'm going to say. And we're going to clip this and put it on TikTok. I hate with every living fiber of my body that damn President Joseph Biden. He is what can I say? A cock?
He's a cock.
He's a cock. I hate that guy. Dude, I saw him filling up his granddaughter. A video of that on Twitter today.
Okay, this is,
Fetching groping his grand. Did you see this video?
I've seen 30 of these videos. Dude, I think these are all old news. I've been seeing videos of him groping chicks since
Holy
like
shit!
young chicks.
Where does it end?
I just don't
It's
think
pissing me off.
I don't think he's there.
He's not there. He's he's a shell.
You know what I want to know? Like, if I want him to go on like Joe Rogan's podcast. Because like if I was Joe Rogan, like Joe Rogan could get whoever he wants on his podcast, right?
Yeah, probably.
Like if I was in Joe Rogan's situation, I would invite Joe Biden on just simply to see if he's like actually there or not.
But I do not think that Joe Biden's freaking dog walkers or whatever you want to call his bosses would let him. I do not think they'd let him on
See,
Joe
I
Rogan's
don't think.
podcast.
Yeah,
There's no way they'll let him.
I don't think they would either, too. But if I was like in that situation, I'd send the invite just because, I'm pretty sure he's just pretty much gone.
Dude, he's not there. He's an idiot. He is an idiot. He's a shell of a person. And if there's anybody out there still supporting this man, you are a bigger idiot than he is.
Dude, 100%.
You are a more of a sheep walking. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'm an idiot, actually. But what I'm saying, if you still support this man, this rampant, belligerent idiot, you are literally an imbecile if you still are supporting this shell of a person.
The thing is, though, I guarantee you probably 40 to 50% of the United States would still vote for him over Trump.
Yeah.
Straight up idiots.
Retards. It boggles my brain cells. My brain cells are being shuffled like a deck of cards right now, thinking about this. Like, full on. Like, if you were given and the people will just vote for Biden just because they don't like Trump. Okay? Yeah. I would never, if Biden truly in my eyes was better than Trump, and I absolutely hated the man, I would not vote Trump just because I hate Joe Biden. I would do my best to take all biases out of it and vote for who I think would be better. Mm-hmm. And I don't care if I hate him or not. Like, that's, who cares? I had a mission companion from Germany once. Awesome guy. Elder Audis. Freaking Jeremiah. His name.
Good old Jeremiah.
Good old Jeremiah. Shout out Jeremiah. Auchus. I can't say it, whatever he says in German, but he kind of explained a little bit to me this one day. He could be an intense German boy sometimes, but I loved him. He's freaking awesome. But he kind of explained to me like this. He's like, a lot of people don't like Trump. A lot of Americans don't like Trump, and a lot of foreigners, whether it be European, mostly European for the most part, do not like Trump. I'm like, why don't you guys like Trump? Like what? Like, I really want to know the reason, because he didn't like Trump either, right? Mm-hmm. He's just saying, like, you got to think, like, when we watch the news or social media or whatever it may be, we only see the stupid things that Trump says.
And the news over there, like when I went to South Africa,
yeah,
the only news stations they have over there is CNN. So they
right.
have all these left news stations that all they play is like, oh, Trump is so bad, Trump's a terrible person, this. So that's all they see.
Right.
So they're like, oh, Americans are stupid. Like, why are they following this guy?
Yeah, exactly. And that's all they see, right? So it just doesn't do anyone really credit, right? And CNN's not showing the stupid shit that Biden says or does, mm-hmm. which doesn't make sense why they don't.
But dude, like, it goes, like, I have a UVU professor. Like, I showed you the grade thing she read me the other day.
Yeah.
Totally bagged me for, like, having some freaking good A goals, I would say.
Right.
But anyway, she was talking about in class, like, pretty much straight up said she voted for Biden. But we were talking about something, and politics somehow got brought into it, like it always does in freaking college somehow. But she was saying that we're talking about like change of mindset or something, and she was saying one big change of mindset she had was she used to vote, like when she was voting for people in politics or whatever, she would vote for people that had like the best policies, right? That she thinks would be the best policies for country stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, like that's probably how you're supposed to vote, right?
Yeah, right.
But she's like, now I just vote for the person who I think is the best, who has the best personality, who I think I would like the most, who I would want to be around.
But what's her reasoning?
She just thinks the better person. She's like, if the person is like just genuinely better person, then they're going to do better things for the country.
Yeah, but how can you tell if someone's a genuinely better person by watching them freaking from a podium saying 90% bullshit?
No, like I think she's an idiot. Like, why? Even like, let's say Joe Biden versus Trump, for example. Like, obviously, like Trump's not like the best person in the world, like personality wise, probably. But and who knows about Joe Biden? Like, he's probably not either. But like when people see that, they're probably like, oh, this and this, like Joe Biden's better. But why would you still vote for Biden Like, he's for abortion, like killing babies. Like, that's not good. Just, you can see what he's done. Destroyed the freaking economy.
Right.
Gas is 3 times as much. Food's 3 times as much.
Right.
Just all this stuff. It's like, why in the freak would you vote just because you think he's a better person, even though those policies are hurting you in every other aspect of your life?
Right.
Like, just straight up idiots.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Like, just like you were saying, like, vote for, like, even if they're not the best person, like, vote for the person that's going to do the best thing for the country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, to the point that your teacher made about, like, voting for the best person, like, I was, listening to a podcast, and they're talking about O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
And they're talking about, they had O.J. Simpson, it was the Nelk Boys, and they're talking about how O.J. Simpson, actually pretty funny. They rolled up to the podcast in an old Ford Bronco. And, they rolled up the thing and this whatever, and it's kind of funny. And they talked about how one of them asked him, like, "Do you believe that the murderer's still out there?" Right? Because O.J. Simpson still tries to play the fact that I didn't do it.
I think I saw a clip of this. Yeah.
Right. So, whatever. But the point I'm trying to make here is that the guy that was on this podcast from the Nelk Boys, I forget his name, was saying, he's like, if I didn't know he was a murderer, I would think he's one of the most charismatic, chill, kind people I've ever met. Right? Mm-hmm. So you can go into, and that's why everyone didn't want to believe that he, like, legit murdered this chick, right? Because he was a good football player, charismatic, cool, charming. So that's why it kind of shocked the nation in a big way, is because there's no way he killed this lady, right? Because of this. He's such a quote-unquote good person, right? So it's like, yeah, you can be cool, charismatic, kind, whatever these characteristics may be, but behind all of that, behind the curtains, like, you don't know who's there. He's a murderer. Take Ted Bundy, for example. Like, these are obviously, like, extreme examples. Cool, charismatic, good looking. Was a freaking rapist, necrophiliac, psychopath, right? So why would you vote on someone that that seems good, cool, has a good personality, whatever? That goes, like, completely against the don't judge a book by its cover.
I know.
100%, right? And so
I feel like all those people, like, all those people, dude, I'm just freaking calling them out. All the stupid liberals out there, they just contradict themselves in everything.
Fuck liberals.
Fuck them, man. Fuck them.
I literally said liberals terribly.
But they contradict themselves in, like, everything they do.
They do.
Like, they say this, they're like I saw this video. Have you seen the PragerU videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Will Witt.
Yeah.
Stand-up guy. Shout out Will Witt. Big fan. Watch those all throughout the nation. But, anyway.
Facebook bids.
Yeah, there was a video. He'd go around with this clipboard. I think he's in California somewhere. All these stupid liberal chicks. But he'd go around with this clipboard and be like, "Hey, guys, I'm just, like, going around getting people to sign this petition to stop the killing of eagle eggs." He's like,
I've seen this.
People are going out, disturbing eagle nests and killing their eggs, like unborn eagles, breaking their eggs. And like, oh yeah, that's terrible.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'll sign it. And they sign it. And then he's like, I got one more page here. Like, do you mind signing this page too to stop the killing of unborn babies, unborn humans? And they're like, oh, and then they're like, oh, like, abortion? He's like, yeah. He's like, oh no, no, I'm for abortion.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the like, why do you want to stop the killing of eagle eggs but not a human life?
Right.
Like, it just goes to show how stupid they are.
Yeah.
Like, they just contradict themselves and everything.
Yeah, dude. I don't fucking get it. Fawking. I don't fucking get it. You know Tom McDonald?
Yeah, the rapper?
Yeah, the rapper.
Yeah.
He, like, has a line, like, a parasite on Mars. Wait. Life is a parasite on Mars, but I'm totally butchering it, but, like, a parasite, they say parasite on Mars is life, but a heartbeat on Earth isn't. Yeah. It's like, they want to, like, make these great discoveries, like, they discover, like, I don't know if they really discovered anything on Mars, but, if they were to discover a quote-unquote life, whether it be a parasite or a fetching, I don't know, a squirrel, they're going to call that 100%, hey, we found life on Earth. But a heartbeat on Earth isn't life. So it's like, where's the disconnect?
Speaking of liberals, man.
Liberals,
You are going to die.
Okay.
So I've been working
I will eventually.
Or you're going to die when you hear this.
Oh,
Like,
frick,
you might
dog.
just die in that chair.
Think we should wait for our podcast to end first, or?
We'll see if you can survive.
All right.
But anyway, I've been working with this guy from Washington.
State.
From Washington State.
Okay.
Yeah, he moved from here probably, I think, like 10, 15 years ago. He moved to Utah. But his family's still there and stuff. And Washington's a pretty liberal state.
Right.
They've started putting litter boxes in their high school for the quote-unquote furries.
You're
People,
shitting me.
no, dead serious. People that
They're
identify...
shitting me and they're shitting boxes, dog.
They are shitting in boxes.
What?
They are quote-unquote, like, they believe they're animals or whatever. So, like, some school districts in Washington have started putting litter boxes in their schools for kids that identify as this or whatever to go to the bathroom in the litter boxes.
Dude, what the hell? Dude,
This is why we need to bring back bullying.
Dude, bullying made this country great.
Dude, like, if you see some kid squatting over a litter box, taking a dump, someone needs to throw a freaking rock at him or something.
Well, when you have, like, for example, like when if you ever had a cat, and it's like it's misbehaving, or even a dog, you squirt at the water bottle.
Yeah.
You gotta train them. You gotta train dogs and cats. So I'm gonna, if I was a kid and I saw these kids squatting and shitting in these boxes or meowing or freaking clawing or doing whatever, I'm bringing a damn super soaker and I'm gonna squirt the shit out of these.
That's what you
furries.
need to do. What if some kid came up to you, you squirt him with a super soaker, he thinks it's a wolf or some shit, comes at you.
I'm gonna knee him in the chest. Shout out Jesse.
You're right. That's just, dude, seriously. Like, I don't know why kids don't bring, like, little freaking squirt guns to school. Just squirt them, man.
I would, dude.
Start howling or something. Squirt them, man.
Right. So it's like, it's just like, what are then? It doesn't make sense to me.
Dude, I think it goes back to the parents too. What parent
100%
in the
it goes back
right
to parents.
mind is letting their kid out the front door with damn fox ears and a tail on?
Dude, shit, I don't know. I do not get it. Like, but I think if your kid is wanting to go out the door with foxtail and ears, you've already fucked up. Like,
Well,
it's already too late.
I saw this. I think it was this little little Instagram reel or something. It made a lot of sense because I feel like when your kid, like Halloween, you want to be a cool animal or something. When you're little, I feel like lots of kids want to be animals.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Silverback gorilla.
why not?
Hell of an animal right
But
there.
anyway, this father, his kid was like, "Oh, I'm a dog now."
The dad?
No, the dad's kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the kid was like, "Oh, hey dad, I'm a dog now."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, you're not. You're a boy." He's like, "Yeah, I'm a dog." He's like, "You sure you want to be a dog?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm a dog." So his dad takes his food away from him because they were sitting at the counter eating dinner, and throws they had another dog, so he throws some
Kibble?
dog kibble in a plate, throws it on the floor. He's like, "Okay, there's your food." He's like, "No, I want to eat that food." He's like, "Nope, you're a dog now. Go on the floor and eat your food."
Dude, my dogs sleep outside. I'd kick their ass outside, too.
That's what he
You're
said
sleeping with the
too.
dogs.
Yeah, he's like, "Okay, eat your food, and then you're sleeping outside tonight with the dog."
Good on that, dude. Good on that, dad.
And then he's like, "You still want to be a dog?" And the kid's like, "No, I want to be a boy now."
Yeah, good. It's gotta be that way, dog. It's gotta. But did that boy have that dog in him?
I don't know. I've never met the boy.
He had that dog in him, bro. The dog was trying to come out.
Probably not if he was a kid nowadays. Kids nowadays don't have that dog in them anymore.
They don't got that dog in him, dog. Shiz, man. I wanna play devil's advocate to a point that I want to see what you think here.
Okay, let me have it.
I've been thinking about this, pondering about it a little bit, and it's like, and I don't know. I really want to see what you think here.
Okay.
Because I already know you're gonna disagree with me. So, but whatever. Do you think that abortion should 100% be illegal, no matter what?
I'm not gonna say illegal. Like, I know there's certain circumstances
Yeah.
where people are like, "Oh, it should be legal," like rape or incest and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm I'd say I'm pretty libertarian. Like, in the sense, like, just do what you want. Like, I don't want the government kind of influencing, telling me what to do. Like, if you want to murder a child, like, it's on you.
Okay.
So, but yeah, even those senses, like, any abortion, I think is murder. Like, you're killing you're killing a life.
So
no matter the circumstance.
You think they shouldn't necessarily have the government's hand in it, whether you can or can't, but you believe it's 100% murder.
Yes.
Okay. That's okay. So I guess I didn't play devil's advocate that much because that's exactly what I think too. Like, I don't know necessarily. I haven't formed my opinion completely, but I starting to think I don't think the government should say yes or no. I think it should be some like your own choice.
I think they should like abortion. Now, like, perfectly good family situation, like no rape or incest, or child's not going to have problems and they want to get abortion. Like, yeah, the government's probably stepping like that's freaking murdering another human being.
Right.
But like those circumstances that everyone argues, like, sure, do what you want. Like,
right.
If the child's going to be messed up, like, yeah, he might have a better life. Like, in all honesty, if you kill him, but yeah, you're killing a child.
Right. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, whether it's outlawed or not, I feel like it's gonna happen. But if it's outlawed and it's still gonna happen, I feel like it's dangerous. Like, I feel like people are gonna do methods, like medieval methods, that are just completely evil, right?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, there's like you hear these horror stories of like people that can't afford abortion or that decide to get an abortion. That's in a state that's illegal or whatever it may be, and they do these methods, like whether it be through like chemicals or like, I don't know necessarily all the methods, but it's completely unsafe and ends up harming the mother or not completely killing the child and messing the child up. So it's like,
well, all I gotta say is if mom's trying to do that,
yeah,
I hope it takes them both out. Man.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. But my point is, like, if it's going to happen no matter what, whether it's legal or illegal, you might as well just make it safer. I don't know, though, at the same time. But I will say this, I 100% think, if you think that abortion is okay in the circumstance where you were stupid and you hooked up with a dude or you hooked up with a girl and you get her pregnant and it's really put you in a sticky situation, you think the best way is just to abort that baby, you are a murderer, and you have cold blood on your hands.
Yeah, and I think that should be illegal.
And I think that I think that Jesus is gonna be pissed, dude.
Yeah,
I really think you're gonna have a freaking Jesus gonna pull you into his office, sit you down, and he's not gonna say a word. And you're gonna have damn sweat coming from your brow.
You're going no. I feel like deep down they know.
Oh, they know.
They know they're a murderer.
Yeah, and so, like, frick, dude, I'm pretty lenient. I think Judgment Day is not going to be nearly as harsh as people might think. But you hear in the scriptures constantly about how Jesus loves children.
Yeah.
He tells us to be like children. Mm-hmm. He says, whatever you do unto children, it's like as you're doing it to me. Right? I'm pretty sure that's in the Bible somewhere. Like, whatever you do to children, you might as well be doing it to me.
Yeah.
So, like, you murder you're killing these babies, dog. You're saying, Jesus, I'm going to kill you. Just saying. These are pure creatures, as pure as Christ, right? Mm-hmm. So you're killing something as pure as Christ. Dude, screw you. Like, seriously, it pisses me off.
Dude, yeah. And I feel like, a lot, like, even people that are, like, totally anti-abortion, they still have, like, exceptions on, like, some cases.
Oh, yes. 100%.
But even those, I'm like, there's no difference. Like, sure, it was a terrible situation, like, how you got pregnant or whatever, but still a human life in there.
Yeah.
Like, you're still murdering someone.
That's where it gets into that gray area, and I think it's really just up to you. I think if it was rape or incest, I really don't think, what's religiously speaking, that I don't think God's going to be too upset about it.
Yeah, I could see that, but at least for me, like, put it up for adoption or something, have it. Like, I still think you're murdering another human being.
Oh, I do too, but still like,
a murderer.
You're raped or it's incest or whatever it may be. That's a lot of wear and tear on a woman, dude. Like, a lot. Like, she's still got to carry that burden of being raped or whatever. And then she's got to carry the burden of a child that's going to constantly remind her of that traumatic experience, dude.
Yeah, it's like, freak, dude, this is getting spicy stuff. But
Like it's a gray area. It really is.
see, I'm very firm on the. I think you're still killing a baby,
Yeah, that's hard.
and like you're gonna be damaged either way. Like
Yeah.
even if you get an abortion, like that memory's still gonna be there. And then if you're really like, anti-abortion, it might even be worse because you're like, oh, like I killed a baby.
Yeah, but then
Might add to it.
But think about it like this too. Let's say this lady, we'll call her Judy, decides she gets raped. She decides to go with all 9 months or whatever of this and has a baby. And now she's got to raise this baby probably by herself. And when this baby reaches it's like 10, 12, 13, they ask, where's my dad? Who's my dad? Where's my dad? Or maybe she got remarried and she says, what, is he my real dad? No. Then where's my real dad? Oh, your dad's in jail because he raped me and that's the only reason you're here. Like,
I feel like just the world's a crazy place. So like bad stuff happens to people all the time. Like kids
Yeah.
are growing up all the time. Like think about kids like, maybe they had good parents and their dad freaking shot someone up or something's in jail. He's like, oh, where's my dad? Or the kids, how often do dads run out on girls that are pregnant?
a lot.
And then same thing, where's my dad? Oh, he didn't want me or you and ran away. Then that kid has to grow up with that.
Yeah, but that's I'm guessing if I were a mother in this situation, I wouldn't be like, yeah, so your dad raped me and that's why you're here. I guess if I was the mom, I'd say your dad left us. And like just bite the bullet and and I guess that'd be an easier situation, I think, but still, like that's tough on the kid.
I just think just because like, no, life's not fair. Just because you're dealt worse cards than people around you
Right.
doesn't mean that you get a free pass to
Right.
do stuff.
Right.
Free
That's
pass
true.
to get an abortion or whatever.
Yeah, you're right, but
I understand where people are coming from and I understand that side. I'm just like, do what you want, but yeah, I think I think it's bad. I think you're murdering someone.
It's just like one of the things I'm super passionate about, like so incredibly passionate about, is my hate. I just do like I have such a I loathe, like I literally makes me want to throw up, like pedophiles or rapists, or predators. Like, dude, like
I think
there's
everyone should
nothing.
get the death penalty.
Yes, there's nothing, absolutely nothing worse than that, dude. And so it's just like when I think of like,
And their kneecaps shot out first.
yeah, dude, I don't know, it just makes me sick. So I think about like this, like some sicko man just doing something to a woman like that, like, and then she just has to carry that burden. That makes me really just sick. But I don't. There's just no easy fix to it.
No.
So that I just freaked up, dude. It sucks. I'd hate it. One of my heroes is Tim Ballard. I talk about him a lot.
Yeah, the Operation
Underground Railroad. Yeah, so I've met him a few times because I grew up. I went to school with one of his sons, and I didn't really know who he was back then. I was only in junior high and stuff. Didn't really know who he was, but I've read like 3 or 4 of his books and watched a few of his documentaries, and I follow him pretty closely. And like I feel like he's doing one of the most important things on earth, and just tracking down these human traffickers, these pedophiles, right? And I think, dude, I think abortion is a really heavy matter. I really do, but I still think I think there's worse matters. I think that human trafficking is, to me, I'm not trying to say one thing's worse than the other, but like we want to fight and fight and fight and fight and fight if abortion's okay or it's not okay, and then like we have these like millions of people a year getting freaking sold into sex trafficking or human trafficking, and like I feel like we never hear anything about that.
See, I think it'd be so, like, I want to do that. I want to do what he does, go track him down. But I think I'd get in trouble too fast.
Like, you think you'd blow the operation?
No, like I'd roll up in there and catch one of these like sex traffickers and get like war crimes put on me or something
For just
for straight up like torturing this man.
Yeah.
If I saw a sex trafficker
right.
and knew he was a sex trafficker, like
Right.
I literally think I'd just shoot his kneecaps out and just let him bleed out on the ground.
Yeah, that's fair, dude.
But I think you'd get in trouble for that nowadays.
Oh, you
which
would.
is bullcrap, but
It is, but you got to think there's like they're not like I've watched a lot of his like videos and documentaries. Like you can't do that because they're trying to gather as much intel as they can too, right?
so yeah, I'd shoot him in the kneecaps and then I'd torture him till he told me. Told me
Yeah.
the intel, man.
It's true. I see what you're saying, but like, yeah, it's crazy. Like you see some of the restraint that these guys hold. Like they're literally pretending that they are buying children from them, and yeah, they're told that they're like pretending to buy these children, and it's like they had to put themselves as if they were probably like the literal worst person in the world, right? Like that's a lot of restraint, and that's a lot of talent. It's a lot of love to be able to like show that restraint and to be able to put yourself in that dark of a place to ultimately capture and I would if it were my way to kill these men, right? A lot of them are women, dude. That's a lot of things too. A lot of them are women that I've noticed that actually have a lot to do with human trafficking because you never suspect a woman, you know.
See, I just don't think I think I could probably do that part, like show restraint and stuff for a little bit to catch more of them, but I just don't know how I could handle myself when you catch some guys, throw them in jail or whatever, and then no one really gets a death penalty anymore.
Right.
So they're just chilling in some cushy jail for the rest of their life for being a freaking sex trafficker. That pisses me off.
When I was serving my mission in Portugal, they were having their elections, their presidential elections, and there was this one guy that was running for president. He was a Republican. His name was Chagas.
Good old Chagas.
It was Chega. Yeah, Chega. And
Chega.
one of his policies would be chemical castration for pedophiles and predators. Dude, I 100% think we should be freaking melting some testicles off some predators.
I say you do that and then chop their hands off.
Dude, I think so too.
Chop their hands off.
Or
too.
freaking burn their eyes with
And
freaking
burn their
chemical.
eyes.
I think so too.
Burn their balls off.
I think let them live, dog. Let them live and just
then
let
throw
them
them in
suffer.
jail.
There's nothing worse than
Throw
that.
them in a
There's
pit.
there's no worse person than that, in my opinion.
No.
So needless to say, this has gotten really dark. Shit.
Dude, it is.
But I want to say, I know Tim Ballard probably not listening, but I was going to say, Tim Ballard, you are like my hero. I love what you're doing. I feel like it's one of the most important things in the world that's being done. So I pray
out.
for you all the time. I pray for your Operation Underground Road all the time. And let's save some kids, dog.
Nice.
I love
Okay.
kids.
Speaking of talking about how effed up this world is,
Yeah.
NASA's found a new world.
Oh,
that could possibly have life.
Dude.
Let me pull this up. I'll get the exact.
Is this the one I sent you on Instagram or something?
Yeah, it says what it's called and stuff.
Dude,
I looked into it a little bit since then.
Dude, I told you. I sent this to you and I'm like, dude, I want to go here and I want to explore this world.
Okay, so it says NASA scientists announced on Tuesday, so it would have just been this last Tuesday, because this is pretty recent, the discovery of an Earth-sized planet named TOI 700e that orbits its star's habitable zone. TO 700e is 95% of Earth size and likely rocky, making it part of the TOI 700 system, one of the few systems with multiple small habitable zone planets known to exist. So you'd go there.
Dude, I'd love to. Like, just imagine, like, going there. I have some cool Iron Man suit and a damn machine.
Where would you get an Iron Man suit?
If we're flying there, we can have an Iron Man suit.
Okay, I got a question for you.
What?
Let's say good old Elon Musk, he hears our podcast, and he's like, dude, I think these guys will be perfect for the job. Comes in here, or gives us a dial. It's like, okay, I got this rocket. It's ready to go. Just need two good old astronauts to fly out here, start exploring this planet.
Well,
But it's going to take you 2 years to get there, and 2 years to get back.
can I take Bracken?
I don't know. I don't know because you don't know what's there. There might just be a planet with crazy killer people. Might just rip your face off.
Crazy killer aliens.
Killer aliens, yeah. So I don't know if you'd want to take Bracken. I mean, you could if you want, but would you want to, like...
If I wasn't married and I didn't have Bracky in my life, I 100% would go. 100% would go. But I have some stipulations. I need an Iron Man suit.
Okay, well, what if Elon's like, hey, I can't... I got the rocket, but technology's not there for the Iron Man
Okay,
suit.
no Iron Man suit, but I definitely like a laser machete. Like a machete.
Bro, this is like a month from now.
Nah,
you know anyone with a laser machete?
They've got to have laser machetes, dog.
No one has a...
How the hell am I going to cut through the forest?
I'll give you a real machete.
But I want a dang cool machete.
Or how do you know it's not like just a bunch of aliens and they've popularized everywhere?
Well,
Maybe there's no forest left there.
Yeah, well, then I still want a freaking samurai sword in that case.
Well, they can get you
a laser samurai sword.
Like, what's the short, like, because obviously it's going to take a while to travel there, right?
Yeah.
What's, like, the longest amount of time that it'd take and you'd still, like, go
like
next month?
Oh, like
and they're paying you for this.
Like there and back?
Yeah.
I think the shortest or the longest?
And they're paying you, it's Elon, so he's paying you pretty good.
Shortest or longest?
Longest.
Like, what's the longest?
Because you'd want to go anyway, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so, like, what's the longest amount of time you're like, it's too long, I'm not going?
If I'm making $600 million a year, the longest I'd go is 10 years.
10 years, huh?
But that's with Bracky.
Dude, what if you roll up with some aliens, rip your face off?
I have a mother truck and laser samurai sword, dog.
Bro, they're laser ran samurai swords that don't fetch and exist.
They will invent one for me.
What if they have better laser samurai swords there, and they just laser samurai your laser samurai sword in half?
It's not all about the laser samurai sword. It's about the wielder of the sword. And I know for a fact I could out freaking sword all those aliens.
Bro, what if the aliens are like 30 feet tall?
I don't give a shiz. They'll stab. Dude, all you gotta do, think about this. If someone's 30 foot tall, I'm down here at toe level. I'm getting my laser samurai sword. I'm sticking it right in the nail of his toe. I'm gonna freaking stab my laser samurai sword in there, between his toe and his toenail, and I'm gonna start twisting.
And then he falls on you and you're dead.
No, he's gonna start twisting. He's like, ah. So then, like,
then one kicks you from behind.
No, listen.
Dead.
This is what happens. He's like, ah, my toenail. And then I'm just gonna start twisting. He's gonna like kick his foot up, and I'm gonna be throwing in the air, and then I'm gonna come down with my laser. I'm doing like tons of front flips, and I'm coming down and. I have my laser.
You can't even do a front flip right now.
Well, because I'm not in the air.
How are you going to end up in the air?
Because I told you, I have my damn samurai sword in his toenail. He's like, ow! So he kicks he goes to grab his foot. And so when he's going to grab his foot, it launches me in the air. And I'm doing front flips in the air. And I'm coming down. And I'm about to pass his face, and I have my laser samurai sword.
See, you know how I know this is not true?
And I'm going to stick it right in his freaking, that little part of your eye between your nose, like your nose and your eye. Mm-hmm. I'm sticking my laser samurai sword right there, and now I'm stuck right there. He's like, oh, my eye. Goes to go like this, and he hits his nose, breaks his nose. And that way, he's like, oh, my nose. And so then, what I do is I go and I crawl down, because I'm sure he has a beard, so I'm crawling on his beard hairs. And I go down and I just stab my laser samurai sword in his Adam's apple, and I start cutting it out. And then I eat it.
So you know how this is getting out of hand. You know how I know this is not true?
What are you talking about, Doug?
Because you freeze. As soon as your feet leave the ground, you freeze.
Bullshit.
Didn't you bring it last time? I think that the last time you hit us jump skiing.
What?
Last time you
I don't recall.
Off a jump?
No, I don't
You
recall.
froze.
Don't remember this.
We got the video. Why haven't we posted that video on the TikTok yet?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All you listeners out there, look on TikTok, Seabash Experience. I'll be posting the video soon. You'll be
you don't have the video.
I have the video.
You don't have that video.
You'll be gone, man. I can post whatever the heck I want.
Whatever, dog.
We'll solve.
Dude, I'm telling you, but in the face of danger or adversity, I thrive.
Now you freeze in the face of dangerous adversity.
No, dog.
We've talked about this, man.
I don't
like even
freeze.
here, shiz hits the fan. I'm gonna have to come drag you out of here,
Dude.
Take care of you.
I freaking perform under pressure.
Just not in the air.
Okay, well, I have an Iron Man suit on. Why does it matter?
Bro, this is like next month.
I guarantee they have Iron Man suits there somewhere, like around.
What if the planet's just like? What if it's a planet of just animals? There's no like big like human development.
Are they
Planet
nice
developments. No, dude, they're like some silverback gorilla that's gonna rip your face off.
Laser samurai sword, dog.
I don't.
Checkmate.
I don't even know what to say. You're just retarded. I don't even know what to say to you anymore.
The frick, dog? You see me with a sword?
Are you missing a chromosome?
Nah, dog. I have like 20 extras.
That makes a lot of sense.
Got some spare tires there, bruh.
Got some spare tires floating around up in the
Yeah.
noggin.
Cooper, you asshole. You asshole. I haven't been sleeping well lately.
Really? Why is that?
Last 2 nights I keep dreaming.
Dude, let's dive. I feel like I'm a pretty good dream interpreter.
Well, I don't think you're gonna like this.
Are they about me?
No, they're not.
Okay, let's.
Well, you know, me and Bracken are going on a cruise tomorrow.
Yes.
Flying out to Miami, gonna go on a cruise. Mm-hmm. I keep having dreams that we're stuck on the boat, and I have no way of communicating, and some crap is going down at home, and I can't do anything about it.
What crap's going out, or do you not know?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just know shiz is hitting the fan at home.
Oh yeah.
And like I'm not sleeping, but I keep dreaming, and Bracken's telling me I'm like full out having conversations in my sleep because I'm so stressed about it. I'm worried.
Oh, you think this is like a revelatory dream? Like,
I don't know.
Happen.
I don't know. I don't know, dog. That's why you're here. We're here to interpret this.
See, I mean, you just gotta have that dog in you.
I got that dog in me, bro.
I know you have that dog in you sometimes, but other times I question that dog in you.
Dude,
Other
I got that dog. in
Other
me, bro.
times, I think that dog in you is a little chihuahua running around, just
like it's a freaking
barking
I got that damn timber wolf.
barking at little things, then running away with the tail in between the legs.
Nah, dog. I'm a damn.
Just sometimes.
Got that timber wolf in my soul.
But dude, they got life preservers on that boy.
But it's not like
really hitting the fan.
But it's more like,
hop on there, laser samurai sword the ropes, drop in
dude,
the water.
I guarantee they don't have laser
Boat
samurai
home.
swords on the boat. I guarantee they don't have laser samurai swords on the boat.
But Elon Musk has them.
Yes. 100%.
Maybe
But it's not
more.
like I'm not worried about what's gonna happen to me on the boat. I'm more worried like something will happen at home and I can't do anything to get back.
Bro, I'm here, man. You don't even have to worry.
Dude,
I got it taken care of.
But I feel like here's the thing. I feel like if there's like an alien invasion or some shiz, like,
Bro, I am doing some damage.
but I feel like they just want to communicate, and I don't feel like you're gonna be able to communicate with them like me.
I feel like you would be the guy. I mean, okay, hear me out with an open mind here.
We'll see.
See,
I'm tired as fuck.
in my situation, aliens come down to visit us. Like, sure, I'd probably be one of the shoot first, ask questions later kind of guys.
Okay.
I might cause a war
Sure.
with the alien race.
Sure.
Against humans.
Sure.
But I feel like you might try and give these aliens the benefit of the doubt. Go up, try and communicate.
I would.
But these aliens, you have good intentions in mind, but they might be a killer alien race, and they just smack your head off.
I don't think aliens
on
are
the
killers.
Dude, some of them gotta be.
Well, I feel like these aliens like have gotten so advanced because they love.
So you think about how huge the universe is? Like, 100% there's, like, aliens in the regard there's other life forms out there.
Yes.
I personally believe they probably are just like us. Just like humans on other planets,
Right.
Like that maybe have to do stuff with, like, religious beliefs, too.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of hints at that.
Cool.
But, yeah. See, that's what I believe in. But with how giant the universe is, like, you can't even comprehend how giant it is.
Yeah.
Like, there got to be one or two planets out there just with some bad eggs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I do.
And if you run into one of those bad egg planets, man,
I just feel like.
they'll shoot you in the face.
I feel like before you can get to the point of that being that advanced, technologically speaking, you have to have figured out love in society.
See,
Because I feel like
or what if it's AI, though?
there could be AI. That's
and AI
true.
is bad. They already killed all the aliens, and now
That's
they're trying
true.
to take over the universe.
But who's to say that one form of AI won't destroy another form, and one turns out to like humans?
So you don't know that, though.
But yeah, but we always point. I don't know. I probably am freaking wrong about that, but
Even Elon, I saw a video. Elon Musk was talking to him. He's like, the great people on this world, on Earth, like their greatest fear should be AI. It shouldn't be like, oh, we're going to destroy ourselves. We're going to freaking blow up our planet with
Yeah.
carbon emissions or whatever the freak they say we're going to do. It's someone creating AI, and them, like, they wouldn't. He said they wouldn't, deliberately go out of their way to take out humans.
yeah,
But if someone like programs them with the goal, and if something's in the way,
they'll take it out.
they'll just take it out. So if that's us, like we're in the way of their goal,
Yeah.
they'll just take it out. It's just like when we're paving a road and there's a little anthill in the way.
Right.
Like, we don't hate ants. We aren't trying to kill the ants, but they're just in the way of the road.
Right.
So we,
That's the
Just
analogy
take 'em
that
out.
Elon uses, right?
yeah.
That's right. I don't know. Dude, I think Jesus will come back before any of that can happen. I really do.
I do too.
I think Jesus won't let, that. I won't, if you really want to get to deep doctrine, right? God didn't even create intelligence, right? Intelligence was already there,
Yeah.
right?
He just organized.
He organized us in this intelligence, right? So I feel like us trying to create something that we have no business creating, I think God is going to put his step back into it. I think Jesus will come back and be like, all right, we're getting a little too creative here. We're gonna
Take her down a notch.
Here's some
Yes.
asteroids, and we're gonna take this down a few notches. So I think Jesus will definitely come back before then. I think they'll be like, yeah, I don't know, dog. I feel like, I don't know. I think this next 10 years are gonna be the craziest years the world has ever seen. I think the next 10 years is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I think it hinges on who wins in 2024.
It just may.
Like,
Dude.
if Biden gets in there again, man, it's going to get so crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be. I think he's gonna die.
Well, hopefully.
Well,
hope so.
I think he's gonna run. I think he'll run again.
Well, I think I was listening to something like the Democrats aren't even, like, by now, like, if they were going to have someone else run, they'd usually have them kind of in the Democrat Party,
right,
kind of preparing already, but they haven't even got anyone doing that.
dude. If he wins, though, it's a scam. There's no way.
Yeah.
That it's a fake election.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking dictatorship. If
Do you
he
know what
wins,
else
it's a
pisses me
dictatorship.
off?
What?
People that say there's no way the election's rigged.
Yeah, that's bullcrap.
Like, okay, I'll agree, no one really knows to the extent it's rigged, but if you say the election's not rigged whatsoever, it's 100% clean, you are an idiot.
You are an idiot. You are ignorant.
100%, it'd be so easy. Just one guy, working a ballot station, some random Joe Schmo, sees, oh, Trump ballot? Already throwing this one in the
Yep.
garbage.
Yep.
We don't know what scale it's to.
Right.
Maybe it's not enough to swing. Very well could be.
Right.
But 100% it's happening.
Dude, I'm just gonna move to a different country. If Biden gets elected, I'm out.
I want to make my own country.
So that's what I'm saying, dude. If we got the opportunity to go to this new country,
New planet.
I'm creating a new country.
Oh, they got woolly mammoths there, man.
Dude, I hope they got frickin' saber-toothed tigers. But nice little ones, little ones, house cat sized.
Dude, I'd fight them, man.
Dude, I'd keep them.
Dude, I'd want to hunt them. That'd be cool.
No, dude, I wouldn't want to hunt them. I would definitely keep it as a pet.
Dude, you wouldn't want to hunt a saber-toothed tiger?
Not if it was a mini. Like size of a house cat? No way.
Dude, I feel like they'd still F you up.
Nah, dog, they're nice.
A house cat with big old freaking teeth on
Yeah,
them?
but they're nice.
How do you know they're nice?
They're not gonna bite me.
Yeah, I feel like you're just living in a fantasy world today. Huh?
Dude, I'm tired as freak, but this is time to plug our sponsor.
Oh, thank our sponsor for today.
Soda Retreat. Get yourself a treat with Soda Retreat. Don't you go ahead and take a break, maybe even a retreat at Soda Retreat. Just kidding, we're not really sponsored by Soda Retreat, but I really wanted one after the gym because Soda Retreat just hits the spot every freaking time. It's in our local town of Salem, Utah. If the owners want to sponsor us, maybe give us a few drinks or,
Sponsor the podcast.
Sponsor the podcast. If someone has a connection with Soda Retreat, let us know. We'd love to have them as a sponsor.
Or heck, if anyone wants to sponsor
If anyone wants to sponsor us,
we're looking for sponsors.
we're looking for sponsors. We have one huge sponsor that we potentially going to get here soon.
Yeah, Manscaped.
Manscaped.
They only paid us for one episode though, so
Our first episode.
yeah.
I don't know why.
They don't want to renew it.
But we have a big one coming here soon. An apparel brand. That's all I'm going to say. Might be sponsoring us. Yeah, but big things are coming, I think.
They
I have
are
faith.
coming. Big things are coming.
But I don't think I got much more to say on this cast.
Yeah, I don't know. We're kind of all over the place with this guy.
This was got really dark. Then it got really mentally handicapped with laser swords, and we started talking about freaking.
I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, after
I'm tired, dude. I'm
after we got out of the darkness, I don't know what was going through your head over there.
I'm freaking tired. I'm telling you.
I could tell. I could see it on. I told you needed to pound some bucked up or something. Before.
Yeah, that's why I got Soda Retreat.
Is there caffeine in there?
Yeah, there's caffeine. A little bit.
They didn't put enough in
It's
there.
like dark pepper.
So you need to like dry scoop like two dry scoops of freaking the bucked up Banff
Yeah.
down the hatch.
But here's the thing. I'm starting to feel like I felt like the last little bit I've started to rely on pre-workout to get to the gym.
Well, they did.
And I don't want to rely on that to go to the gym, so I'm trying to wean off it. I've been trying to wean off it the last week or two.
You need to get on it for the pod though.
Dude. But I'm chilled out.
I feel like you're on weed right now.
No, I'm just super tired. Dog.
I know that's why I said you need the bucked up, man.
Dude, but I want to go to bed after this. I don't want to be up all night. I'm bucked up.
Hey man, you gotta.
I gotta freaking travel tomorrow.
Do you not hear the message that you're sending to the listeners out here?
What message?
Your sleep's more important than the podcast.
Says the man who won't even hang out after 9 o'clock on weekdays.
What am I doing right now, man?
I said weekdays.
Dude, we do the podcast during weekdays sometimes.
Yeah, but
I'll hang
Hey,
out for the podcast.
come watch Yellowstone. Oh no, I can't. It's 9 o'clock.
Because I gotta wake up and go to the gym in the morning.
Well,
And sleep, you don't prioritize. This is your problem, man.
I'm
You
trying to go to
prioritize
sleep right now, but
more.
you're calling me up for wanting to go to sleep.
Well,
You're a liberal.
The
You're
podcast is the only exception.
You are acting actually 100% like a liberal hypocrite right now.
How am I a hypocrite right now?
Because I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And you're like, oh, you just need a pound bucked up. You put the podcast. You put podcasts in front of your sleep, and then literally 10 seconds later, you said you don't prioritize your sleep.
You said you put the podcast on. I said you put your sleep. You put your sleep ahead of the podcast.
You do too. Actually, no, you don't. The podcast is the only thing you don't put over your sleep.
See, that's how dedicated I am.
But I did the podcast.
That's true.
And I love the podcast. I feel good every time I get on it. It's so fun.
You feel good right now.
Now I'm really fucking tired, and
You look clapped as freak right
well,
now.
I still gotta pack my clothes for freaking. We're leaving in the morning to go on our cruise. I still gotta pack my clothes. I wanted to figure out. I don't know how to use our GoPro, and I wanted to figure out how to use it.
You have a GoPro?
Well, my dad does.
Oh, nice.
And I wanted to figure out how to use it, but I don't know if I have time now. I don't know, dude.
Figure it out on the plane, man. Or do you need Wi-Fi or something?
I don't know. I might just bring it and figure it out on the cruise ship or something.
Well, Frank, should we wrap it up then?
Yeah, guys, thanks for listening. Guys, this has been so fun for us to do. We're actually doing pretty well with it. We're getting lots of listeners, a lot of good feedback. But guys, share this podcast. It's something we want to do. We love doing it. Share it with your friends. Share it. We got some big things coming. We're putting a lot of effort into it, and
if you know any cool guests you want to see on the pod,
yeah,
I mean, we got a list going, but if they're up there,
yeah,
we'll throw them on the list.
yeah. If you have any like one you want to see, or hell, if you think you're a good candidate for the podcast, we might even let you on. Like
Theo, if you're listening to this,
Theo
you're top of our list, man.
Freaking Bert Kreischer. If you want to come on here, tell your machine story. I mean, sure.
Yeah.
But I think that's all for me.
Anything good?
All right, guys. Well, live it up. Peace out. I'm gonna come up here and turn off this boy.